I live in a place in the world where pollen is a problem. It's springtime, and pollen is like everywhere. I mean, everything outside is stained, and I got to be honest with you, everything on the inside of me is stained because the pollen is everywhere. And I find that a reason to complain. I can't. Not in this day of bloodshed and war in Ukraine, and with innocent people being told what to do from Russia. I pray for that area of the world. In fact, yesterday, I spent some time with David Lichtwager. He's got a new book out with National Geographic. And we spoke about how things are changing in that part of the world, and how if we don't get over there as real people and document the presence of everything in the water, all the trees that remain on the ground, that we're going to miss a huge chapter in global history. Man cannot destroy this planet. Tell me, maybe I'm wrong here. Maybe the pollen is poisoning my soul. But we're in a time where if they decide to send over objects of destruction and it destroys the lay of the land, there is nothing we can do as the human being that can replant the Grand Canyon, the Grand Tetons, the beauty of the world. We're going to let a human being decide that for us? Hey, it's Arrow. This is the Daily Mess. God dang it, I didn't mean to get so heavy. I am so sorry, because today's subject is not even that heavy. We're all heavy with words. We're heavy with thoughts. We come here to think, right? Just to share. That's what the Daily Mess is all about, to belong to a page. I mean that in a way of participating with the language of the universe, to belong to a page. So much is constantly moving, and somehow it's allowed each and every one of us to put a single thought into place. We're constantly thinking. To belong to a page. We're not trapped or being held prisoner. It's an elegant walk through nature, that thought on a page. It may not look like a forest or a feature that is right there in the beauty of the Grand Canyon, but it does have the feeling of something that is so much bigger than you and I. To be present, to allow the presence of now to remain. To speak to a future reader. Do you ever put your concentration on that? Dear future reader, I'll never get to know you, for it is here that we place a single thought. To allow the seed to take root, to belong to a page. It's a relationship. It carries with it a sense of depth. For it is through words that each and every one of us are able to breathe. With it, we belong to each other. And you've got to be grateful for such a moment. I've always said, we are touched by the wind. To belong to a page. You may not write on a physical page. You may have a post-it note. You may text message people, send out emails. You may even have that note program, that app on your smartphone. But you can't tell me that you don't think, that you don't have thoughts that are constantly moving through you. You belong to the page. Now, what you do with your pages is ultimately your decision. But one of the things that I would like to plant inside your forest is that what you put on a page is actually a message for a future reader that you may never meet, who may not even be a member of your family, that one day they're going to come across it going, Jesus, oh my God. Oh, they took the time to put their thought on a page. I'm Arrow, and that's the Daily Mess.